Another characteristic feature of the 4th and 4+ generation aircraft is their super maneuverability. These fighters have thrust-to-weight ratio of over 1, which means that thrust exceeds the aircraft weight. In combination with the perfect aerodynamics, this radically changes flight principles. Aerobatic figures beyond all traditional limits appeared. One of the first among them was Cobra. This maneuver was first performed by test pilot Igor Volk. Cobra became world-renowned after it was demonstrated abroad by another test pilot, Viktor Pugachov. Moreover, Su-37 prototype took off in 1996. For this aircraft, Cobra was already an easy thing. Engines of this new aircraft had thrust vectoring nozzles. The same engines were installed on Su-30MK, the next Sukhoi aircraft. Vectored thrust allows this aircraft to do what ordinary fighters cannot do. There is a similar aircraft of the Mikoyan firm. It is MiG-29M with thrust vector. The concept of directional static instability was realized on the Su-27 and MiG-29 fighter families. It means that the aircraft is very sensitive to any minor control stick movement. On the one hand, this allows to make very sophisticated figures in the air. On the other hand, the aircraft stays on a very thin edge, keeping which the pilot is held by automatic control. Aerobatic capabilities of the aircraft and avionics are not all that a modern fighter needs. A very important component of the combat complex is armament. The air-to-air missiles of the last generation totally comply with the fighters. For example, R-73 missile leaving its launch pad can immediately change path by 90 degrees, which is very important in a close fight. Missiles can now be homed by the pilot's glance, arranged by the helmet-integrated sighting and control system. The fighter's potential has grown so much that they can attack both airborne and ground targets with equal success. Combat aircraft arsenal now includes high-precision guided air-to-surface class weapons, missiles, and corrected air bombs. Missiles are based on fire-and-forget principle. The pilot does not have to keep the target in the aim all the time. If the self-homing missile head locks on the target, it will never let it go. The in-flight refueling system gives a fighter practically an unlimited flight range. MiG-29 and Su-27 have many different systems. Special attention should be devoted to the K-36 ejection seat, which saved a lot of pilots in almost hopeless situations. This seat was made by the Zvezda Design Bureau and is considered to be the world's best in its class. A story about fighters would be incomplete without mentioning the Russian aerobatic teams performing on MiG-29 and Su-27. The most renowned are the Strizhi and the Russian Knights, which need no presentation. And here is the Russian Falcons aerobatic team. Its performances include elements of a real air combat. The team represents the Lipetsk Air Combat Training Center. There, pilots from different air units obtain the highest qualification mastering the new aircraft. February 19, 2008. Airdrome of the Gromov Flight Research Institute. Test pilot Sergei Bogdan is getting ready to take the new Su-35 fighter into the sky. Su-35, an aircraft of the 4++ generation. Sometime before that, the Mikoyan firm introduced its own fighter of the same generation, MiG-35. The airframe of both machines represents development of the same fourth-generation fighters, MiG-29 and Su-27, while by their capabilities, they are closer to the aircraft of the fifth generation. To a certain extent, it's a glance into future. Russian designers are among those who are capable of creating a brand new fighter and whose authority in the aircraft construction is recognized worldwide. Modern fighters. The harmony of beauty and power, speed and maneuverability, a display of advanced technologies. It would be best to see capabilities of these aircraft only at air show. Any force is noble when it is not used.